And now it's time to sail the seas once again, this time in the HD remake of Windwaker for the Wii U. There's an opening cutscene that provides a bunch of backstory explaining that Hyrule was flooded to protect it from Ganon when the hero of time could not be found. Windwaker then starts you off on Outset Island on Link's birthday. As part of tradition, he receives the classic green tunic that we all associate with the Legend of Zelda series. He then witnesses the pirate Tetra fall from the claws of a giant bird into the nearby forest, and after going to save her, his sister is then kidnapped in her place. Link then teams up with the pirates to save his sister, but finds himself woefully underprepared. Soon after, he joins up with a talking ship called the King of Red Lions. After powering up the sword and freeing his sister, Tetra is then captured, and Link goes on a journey to free her, and this eventually culminates in the defeat of Ganon. In addition to up-resing everything to 1080p, there's also various lighting effects and other small touches that really make the graphics stand out and pop. The music as well sounds even better than I remember, which also made me appreciate just how solid and unique the overall soundtrack was. I also really like how the second screen on the Wii U gamepad allows you to manage your inventory or have a map up at all times. Now there's also a whole host of minor quality of life improvements that they've made, and they've even sped up how fast it is to change the wind and dig up treasures. You start off with a wallet that can hold 500 rupees, which is super helpful. You can also get the deluxe Picto box really easily when you reach Windfall, which saves a lot of time. The figurine maker can also now accept and make 12 figurines per day. That really helps speed up that entire side mission, although I do still think it's mostly pointless to do. The Swift Sail allows you to travel on the ocean at what feels like double speed compared to normal in any direction, and it's not affected by which way the wind is blowing. This managed to significantly reduce travel time, which was one of my biggest complaints with the original game. Wind Waker has some very unique mechanics that are all its own, and they really shine through in this version. The puzzles were all still fun, and I really like how unique some of them are to this entry. For example, using the boomerang to cut down this flower, and then the Deku leaf to use gusts of wind to propel it forwards. Wind Waker also has some of the best dungeons in the series, even though not every single one is a winner. Sadly, there are only a handful of them though. A lot of the bosses are still very unique and just the right level of challenging all the way up until the end of the game. I definitely have a lot of love for Wind Waker, and while I do still think it has too many minigames, side quests, and collectibles for its own good, the core gameplay and story are very satisfying, and the HD version really helps it shine, presenting a game that is a wholly unique experience and definitely worth playing, even if as of right now you still have to own a Wii U to do so.